Okay, guys, it's already on YouTube without wasting much time. Okay, guys, so this particular webinar, I will cover a topic on the basis of what I have observed while I was working in corporate. The initial phase, what people go through and what they should do to ensure that things go smooth for them. So, guys, before start, I want to share something. This is something which I have shared in one of my past webinars, which I conducted at Ramjas College at Delhi, and really people felt very interested and they were like, okay, this thing is something very good, and they were very happy to see this. So what was that, guys? There are a few things that you have to ensure that you do it, like you have to ensure that you maintain a proper health. If you are not maintaining proper health, then whatever you do in your life, in your career, in your personal life, whatever you do, your things will go very hodgepodge. And why I'm talking about health is, yes, there are a few things which are not in your control, and but there are few things, some diseases, some illness, which are outcome of the lifestyle that we follow, of the routine that we follow, the stress that we take, the overthinking. So if we want to have a good life, the most important thing that you have to do is ensure that you do not overthink, you do not feel yourself getting into stress, do not get angry, and maintain a good life. Because once you do all these things which I just said, it will affect the enzymes get released, and that is how our mind and body works, and ultimately it affects your liver, and then there are some scientific things to it. So first most important thing, health pe dhyan do. Okay. The second important thing is, do not get addicted. It's a major observation. I've seen people, the best of people, the performers at work, they got addicted to some of the stuff and entire life it got ruined. So this is the people, this is the phase wherein you are trying to set up your career. Maybe you have not been through any addiction, so I'm assuming that. Do not fall prey to any of the addiction. So guys, what is addiction? It's generally those things which gives you immense satisfaction just for a while. These things tend to get make you addicted. For example, if you see the reels, Instagram reels, timeless surfing, consuming something, alcohol or something, these things will give you just short term benefits, not benefits, short term pleasure. But post that, after a while, if you keep repeating it, they will take control over your mind. They will not allow your mind to listen to you. And that is how addiction, guys, अगर एक बार भी कोई चीज को एडिक्ट होता है, families, I've seen families and careers getting destroyed. So second important thing is, guys, addiction. Do not feel addicted, get addicted to anything. And then third most important thing, before I actually drill into the topic, is सबकॉन्शियस माइंड. ऐसा अपना जो ब्रेन रहता है ना, उसको पॉजिटिव चीजें फीड करते रहो. बिकॉज जनरली वॉट एवर यू फीड टू योर ब्रेन, ब्रेन उस तरीके से टारगेट सेट करता है. इफ यू फील पॉजिटिव, देन इफ यू आर हैप्पी, देन सिमिलरली सम केमिकल्स गेट रिलीज, और वो ओवरऑल बॉडी पर इम्पैक्ट रहता है. So three things that you have to take care of, as I said: healthy lifestyle. It is mandatory. If you do not have healthy lifestyle, if your health is not keeping well, there is no point of whatever wealth you have, whatever things you have. Addiction नहीं करना है कोई चीज का. Third चीज, mindset positive रखना है. Okay, so guys, now moving on to the actual topic. I want to talk about the few ways how you can actually build your career. Guys, what happens, guys? First thing, whenever you are switching a job, whenever you are joining a job, the first and the most important thing that you have to do is you have to perform. Because you have been hired in a company for performing. Do not get into mindless discussions with people here and there. At least to start with, you have to perform. Because once you perform, once your career is set, once that 3 6 months, the initial phase passes by, then you can think about other aspects. I'm not talking about any politics or any involving in mindless discussions with the people. There are other things we will also talk about now. So first thing is, you have to perform. आप कंपनी को ज्वाइन कर रहे हो, तो you have to perform. So guys, how will you perform? As it all starts with training. I'm sure that people will see this webinar on YouTube later as well. So guys, it all starts with training. As whenever you join a company, few people, they take trainings very casually. यानी कि इतना casually लेते हैं, when actually they hit the floor, they are the people who suffer the most. You do not have to take your trainings casually. If it's a in room training, if it's a on work training, you do not have to take it casually, you take it seriously. because these initial phase, these trainings will help you to perform. और एक बार जब आप actually floor hit करते हो, once you start working, then people will also have their own deliverables. So जो लोग हैं आपको, they won't be in a position to support you the way they were supporting you in the trainings. So first of all, you have to be very vigilant, और trainings में बहुत ज़्यादा ध्यान देके you have to do that. The second thing is, be a good learner. You start doing this thing step by step. You have to be a good learner. Whatever is said, you have to grasp it quickly. Whatever the systems are there in office, whatever the things are there, what is the hierarchy, by being a good learner, you already take that upper hand. दूसरे लोग realize भी नहीं करेंगे कि what they have to do at work, how, till the time they realize that you will be very quick in grasping things. And if that happens, you already get that upper hand than others. Okay, and uske baad guys, that's, if you have to perform, if you have to perform, you have to take the ownership of whatever you do. Because I've seen at office the people, they, what they do, they just come, they work, they go, they just wait for a 9 hour shift and they go. As you do not have to do this. If you do this, you will get a salary, but when it comes to growth, you will not get a proper growth. So you have to be a good learner, you have to be a quick learner, you have to be a performer, and you have to take ownership of the things. Do not do for the sake of manager, do it for your own sake. And once you start doing that, then you will see that your performance will automatically improve. It will reflect on your performance. Yes, खाली अगर आप परफॉर्म करोगे और अगर आप अप्रेजल में जाओगे, तो योर रिक्रूटर, योर नॉट रिक्रूटर, टैलेंट मैनेजर, ही कंडक्ट्स योर परफॉर्म, ही कंडक्ट्स योर अप्रेजल. साल में एक बार अप्रेजल होता है, 2 बार होते हैं, बट एक बार जो है वो प्रमोशंस और सैलरी हाइक्स का होता है. He will not give you that good rating or that rating which can help you to get promoted if you are only performing and not taking initiatives. ये क्वेश्चन गाइस हमेशा पूछते हैं टैलेंट मैनेजर्स, what are the initiatives that you have taken? So what does this mean? Because apart from the performance, एक बार as soon as you start performing, you will see, realize that your managers are working on some of the projects that can help your company to grow. You will realize these things around. They will see if they can pull you inside. And if you are a good performer, if they realize that you're good logical, you have good reasoning, then obviously you will be the first choice of those people and you will join that particular initiative. So that is how you have to keep taking initiatives. Performance, initiative, then personality, guys. So performance bhi hai, initiative bhi hai, and what if someone wants to promote you, if someone wants to give you a good growth, but they realize that your personality is not overwhelming. What overwhelming means? That you do not interact properly with the team, you do not gel up with the team, you just do your work and you log off, you are not a team player. So these things should not be there in your career, not in your personality. So whenever you join a particular team, you perform. You perform. That is first thing. You start taking initiatives. That is second thing. Then your personality, guys. You have to start working towards it. If you are not aware of it, you have to be a positive person. I have seen people making group discussions and backbiting about managers, backbiting about other people, backbiting about other group mates. And this is where the office politics actually starts. If there is someone who is playing strong politics, then he will kick you out. So do not get into this discussion. The best way to remain away from the politics is, do not get into these discussions and have a good official and formal discussion with the people around. You will feel that okay, things will be going good for you. Because after personality, you need to have the good communication. Guys, if you are performing, if you are taking initiatives, if your personality is good, but if you are not communicating the things well with the team, if you are not putting what your efforts you are doing, if you are not putting these efforts properly to the team, if there are some ideas, if you are not able to communicate those ideas to the managers, then ultimately he won't understand you. Because the person has to understand you. And how will he understand you? If you are able to communicate good. So communication kaisa hai, guys? Just be very sure about what you are communicating. Be good. Do not talk too much, but be sensible. Be sensible, communicate good. Yes, other than that, the fifth thing which I want to highlight is a performance kar lo. You all do all these things, but you have to highlight what you are doing in a proper manner. As soon as you realize that you are doing something, highlight it, publish it. Do not publish it in the sense your manager should be aware of what you are doing. Your manager just should be aware of. And another thing how you can get highlighted is whenever a team meeting is going on, or there is a team hall. What is team hall? Team hall is a place, is a hall. It can be a floor itself. Team hall is something as wherein all the managers, the heads, the seniors, they come into one place and they interact with the team. They interact with the team to understand where things are going right, where things are going wrong. So in this type of meetings, you have to make sensible good points. And I'm giving you all the keys, okay? I'm giving you all the keys. You have to make sensible points. And if you talk in this particular team, then obviously, first of all, you have a good rapport with your manager, you have a good rapport with your team. And by talking and making sense in the teams, the seniors, the directors, the VPs of the process, the VPs of the company, they too will understand that this person actually makes sense. So that is what it is, guys. सबसे पहले you have to perform. How will you perform? We already discussed that. Learn, take ownership of the things, take initiatives, be a good person, have that good personality, interact well with the people, keep presenting your work. People should know what you are doing. Because उसके बाद we discussed about personality. Personality should be likable by all. At the same time, you cannot give up every now and then. You know there are few things and this is a certain way of doing it. If you know that others are doing something wrong, if you have a better suggestion, then you have to ask it. You have to raise that suggestion in a meeting, and that is how leaders are identified. So meetings में communication रखो, personality रखो, उसके बाद initiatives लो, positive mindset रखो, and have a good rapport, guys. This particular system, this has been happening since long. You need to have a good rapport. Do not backbite. I've seen people planning that the manager is not good. Okay, managers are not good. It is up to we how we can make the manager work in our favor. Like there are few managers who are really arrogant. If there is something which is really not going good in your company, do not take things to heart. That is the best way to deal with it. Do not get too emotional with the things. This is a part and parcel of the life. But the first attempt from our end should be to ensure that we have a good rapport with the people around. और उसके बाद ही कुछ अलग ही एक नमूना मैनेजर मिलता है तो फिर कौन कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. But still, there also what you have to do. You do not have to take things to heart. You have to keep performing. But that thing will not arise if you start following the things which I just said. Okay, you start doing these things, you will soon realize that your career will already have that foundation which would help you to kickstart, and it would be much better than others. So what you are doing, you are performing. One, you are learning the system. Two, learning the system means leave process क्या है, managers कौन है, talent managers कौन है, understand that and start using it in a proper way. Personality अच्छी रखो, have a good rapport. And another thing is, guys, promotions. Once you do these things, you will automatically get opportunities. People will identify you and they will keep giving you opportunities. But promotion generally doesn't happen in a year. Okay, हर एक कंपनी का बेसिकली कुछ क्राइटेरिया रहता है. कुछ क्राइटेरिया रहता है, 2 साल के बाद दे विल कंसिडर यू फॉर प्रमोशन. सो दिस इज व्हाट एक्चुअली हैपेंस. सो द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज, जो आपका मैनेजर होता रहता है, यू हैव टू यू पुट इन हिज वर्ड दैट प्लीज हेल्प मी टू गेट प्रमोटेड, आई एम रियली वर्किंग हार्ड, यू एंड हैव दैट रैपो. ऐसा नहीं कि वन ऑफ अ सडन यू अप्रोच योर मैनेजर एंड से आई वांट प्रमोशन. You need to have that rapport wherein that you are so much easy with your manager that you do not hesitate to speak to him. और वो rapport बनने के बाद these discussions are like very easy and smooth going. Okay, so start doing these things. By doing these things, you will ensure that you will not fall apart to office politics. You will realize that your promotion will be good, your ratings will be good, your rapport will be good, and what you do in office will also reflect in your home. You go ahead there with peace. And by any chance, if manager is really not that good, then do not take things to heart. And this particular topic, we spoke about how to set up a good career, the positive foundation of a career. So this is what I wanted to cover. So I won't take much time. I wanted to keep it short. As if you have any question, any queries, just let me know. I will try to answer it to the best possible as I can as of now. Akila, then Nigar. I think Nigar is there. And then Dirgaha is there. So if in case you have any question, you just raise it. And if in case you saw it on YouTube, if you see it on YouTube later on, just if you get any query, just text it in the comments, and I will try to just help you out with that. Okay. So, acha, one important thing, guys. We spoke about this particular thing, right? Performance में जो है, like there has to be few things wherein you have to perform, you have to learn, then it comes to be you have to outperform other people, you have to work on your productivity. There are certain techniques like time management techniques. There are a few things that can help you to perform and outperform others. So meanwhile, as we are talking, I somehow missed it. But yes, or there is a program named Life Transformation. Few people are already aware of it. I will share a link in this comments and description section. This is a 1 month program. This program is will help you to actually inculcate all those things which you have discussed now. As many times what happens is that we talk, okay, we talk for 1 hour, we talk for half an hour or 50 minutes, and then we all get pumped up and motivated. But this motivation doesn't last long. It gets incorporated in yourself only if you start repeating these things, if you do the same thing, if you know, if you track things, if you work with the teams. So see, this particular workshop, it's going to start from 4th July. It's going to start from 4th July. It's a career transformation, it's career and life balance. It has been running from last 1 year. Mr. Tausif has been running it. I will share the link. All the people who want to register there, who are there on the Zoom or who will see it later on YouTube, do not miss this particular opportunity. Go ahead. They will practically inculcate some of the stuff in you so that you actually live all those things which we have said. And this just a few parts, just 2 to 3 pointers. That's going to be a 40-day program wherein everything will actually be practiced and inculcated, right from communication, everything, corporate things, and everything will change. Okay. So tell me now, guys, who are there on Zoom. कुछ query है क्या? Akila Nigar is saying thank you, sir. Akila is saying very highlighted point address. Thank you. Okay. और कुछ है क्या? Digra is there. If in case you have any query, बोलो, or else फिर उसके बाद अपन wind up करते हैं. Has any query related to any confusion, any doubt related to corporate or something that you want to get addressed? I have some 5 minutes. कुछ है तो बोलो. If not, then we will log out. Okay. I will just wait for a minute. फिर उसके बाद तो log out कर देंगे. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get that link. Okay, the link of the workshop which I just discussed, right? उसका link मैं paste करके रख देता हूँ यहाँ पर. Okay. This is the Zoom registration link for the upcoming workshop. Okay. ठीक है guys, चलो, take care. Tomorrow probably I am trying to come live once again, and I will just cover a few points about personality development. A short session, the session which I recently covered at Ramjas College, it was highly appreciated. It was their flagship event. So people were really happy about that. I want to share the particular knowledge with you guys as well to make it open to all. So I will talk some of the please inform earlier. It was not a planned session, Nigar. Kal apan, acha. Tomorrow I will just drop some communication on the group. Tomorrow again we will catch up at 7:30. Tomorrow we'll catch up at 7:30. I will just talk about few of the things which I am about to share, and that should be helpful. Okay. Okay, guys. Chalo, take care. Let's catch up tomorrow. Thank you so much, and practice all those things which have been talked about and apply.